Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade in Lake Bell. First of all, you look gorgeous today.
Thank
Congratulations on this super funny, cool movie. I love you and Simon Pegg together.
Thanks.
And I was telling Ben, I'm like, it's like my dating life personified, showing up for a blind date. Talk to me about just telling this story. It's a raucous, fun time.
I mean, you know, it's based on showing up on somebody else's blind date. So obviously there's a hilarious comedy of errors within that. But it's beautifully and hilariously penned by Tess Morris, who's the smarty pants in the other jumpsuit on this red carpet. And yeah, it was really fun to sort of, especially I went to drama school in England, so for me it was always sort of on my actor bucket list to kind of play a fully realized British character, and this was a perfect opportunity to do that.
You've developed such a great path with these comedies, like In a World, I loved it. Now this, your comedic timing is so great. Talk to me about developing that comedic timing and being able to nail it the way you're nailing it right now.
I used to say that, you know, I enjoyed doing comedy because I was a child of divorce, and my dad was like, "Excuse me, I take offense to that." And I was like, all right, fine. He doesn't talk like that at all, but I sort of give him that. But I think, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think if you want to have a good time when you go to work, it's just, I choose life. I choose the path of fun, you know, so I think that doing comedies, you know, it's definitely, there's camaraderie among the people who are doing them. They're excited to come to work and play. I mean, it's the only job you can do, really, and act 12 years old and get paid for it. So.
I love that. Simon Pegg, he's one of the coolest and one of the funniest dudes on the planet. Talk to me about working with him.
He's great. I mean, I think what made it so easy was that we have such a great comedic sort of conversation.
Rapport,
yeah. And so that there was a musicality from the get-go that we sort of had to have had fun playing sort of comedy tennis with each other.
This is such a great premise for a movie, man. I feel like if I were to sum up how my dating life would go, it would be being mistaken on a blind date, and you guys made a movie about it. Talk to me about making Man Up.
It's an honest, warts and all romantic comedy. So it's not trying to be snide or subvert the genre or be anti-rom-com. It's just feel good story about a couple, mistaken identity, and it all takes place over 24 hours in London. So it's two couple who they fall in and out of love, and it's a microcosm of a relationship that takes place in a city over 24 hours in one night.
So tell me about writing this movie. I was talking to Ben about directing.
Yes.
You wrote it. Talk
I
to me about it.
Well, I wrote it because it actually sort of happened to me, the premise of the film. So I kind of had to write about it because that's what writers do. I was under the clock at Waterloo Station, and a guy came up to me and thought that I was his blind date, and I wasn't. So he walked away, and then I thought that's a good idea for a film. So then I wrote it.
What a great premise. And when you get Simon Pegg and Lake Bell,
Yes.
two of I think the best comedic timing actors
Yes.
on the planet
Yeah.
to act in it. It's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a big sort of turning point in the whole journey of the film. So it was very exciting when we got them together, and they're so good in it. So that is very exciting for all
That's
of us.
really great.